How are y'all doing tonight? I have never done this before in my life. I have never made a cooking video. I thought, why not? Let's do it. I've done a lot of pictures of food that I've eaten, a lot of pictures of food that I've prepared, and I thought, let's just make a video. Give it a one-time shot and we'll see how it goes. We're gonna make panko crusted fried chicken breasts tonight and just see how it goes. Here's my first video. Let's do it. Here we have a couple of nice size chicken breasts, boneless chicken breasts. I have a plate with flour. This is a gluten-free flour that I'm using, which has been seasoned with salt and pepper. Have 2 eggs beat in this bowl, which has also been seasoned with salt and pepper. And then I have the panko crumbs here, and this is Progresso panko crisp breadcrumbs. That's what we'll be using to make our fried chicken breasts. And we're going to do this up in a cast iron skillet, which I have on the stove, and it's already getting hot. And I'm using the Smart Balance cholesterol-free cooking oil. First thing we want to do with these chicken breasts is we want to dry them off. And so I've got a paper towel here, and we're just going to pat them dry. I have taken a mallet meat pounder, and I did pound them out and got them to a uniform thickness so that you don't have the big thick part that doesn't get cooked and all the way through, and they're a nice uniform thickness all the way through now. So, but we want to get them dry so that the flour will adhere to them. See, my grease is already getting hot there. I've got it set on medium and it's warming up. Looks like it's about ready to go. We get these dry, and then we will go to our dipping process, coating process. Look pretty good there. Right now we're going to take our dried chicken breast and we're going to coat them in the flour. And you're supposed to do this, keep one hand dry and one hand wet so you don't end up with it all gummed up, and I've already messed up. So I'm going to coat that pretty good, press it in there. And then we're going to dip it. And I am going to use one hand here so I don't get the other hand, but dip it in our egg mixture. Make sure we get it coated good. And then we're going to go to the panko. And I'll use my dry hand here, and we're going to pat that in there. And make sure we get a nice coating on each side. I'll sprinkle some up on there. And this is nice and ready to go. I'm going to lay it to the side, and we'll do the second one. This one's quite a bit smaller. And again, we season just salt and pepper, the flour and the egg mix, the egg bath. Just make sure we got the seasoning all the way through so we don't end up with a bland fried chicken breast here. And got it coated with flour good. We go through our egg bath. Make sure we get a nice coating. The flour, you dry the chicken breast to help the flour stick to it, and then the flour helps the egg stick to it. And then you go from the egg to the panko, and that helps the panko stick to it. And you get a nice coating all the way around. I didn't use all of that box of panko crumbs. I just used about half of what was in that. That was an 8-ounce container, and it looks like that was going to be a plenty for 2 chicken breasts. So about 4 ounces is probably, just guessing, about what I've got on here. Make sure we got a nice coating, and I'll lay that to the side, and we will go to the skillet. And here we go, getting ready to go into our hot grease here. I've got our stove set. I have low through high is 1 through 9. I'm set just a little under medium at a number 4 setting. So let's lay these chicken breasts in here. I've got it already heated up. Get a nice sizzle going there. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it up to medium, since we just put some cold meat in there. That'll help it warm on up a little bit. We're going to let that sit there and cook. Make sure everything's tucked down in there. And they've been frying here for about 4 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and give them a turn. Probably could have turned them at about 3 minutes, maybe 3.5. These are pretty thick though, so I want to make sure to leave them on that side. These have been going for about 3 minutes on this other side, so it's time to turn these, and we're going to bring them out. And nice and done on that side. We'll lay them out here on this wire rack to let them sit and crisp up. There we go. We have the stove is turned off. We'll let those finish up. I went ahead and sliced one of those open while they're sitting out here and crisping up, and it's nice and done all the way through, and it had a nice crunch to it as I was cutting through it there with the knife. I'm anxious to give this thing a try. So let's get one of these plated up and we'll go give it a try. Well, we've made it to the table. We're plated up. I'm ready to try this chicken breast. Let's see how we did. That is so tender. An amazing crunch on the outside. Perfect way to cook a chicken breast. Wow. Great crunch. That Panko is amazing. I don't know how the video is going to turn out, but the chicken turned out amazing. And what you all didn't see are the bloopers, like where my phone fell off of the mount and splattered in the egg wash, and you splashed it everywhere. Then I had to clean up my phone, clean up the egg wash, clean up egg. You know, it's all part of the behind the scenes things that you don't get to see. I was laughing. It was funny. Had to clean up the floor, clean up the counter. And then out here on the table, sorry to talk with my mouth full, out here on the table, as I'm getting ready to record, my phone does a face plant right into the table, right when I'm getting ready to cut the chicken breast. So I guess it's part of what goes into making a video, and something I've got to learn to deal with. And I had fun doing this one, and maybe we'll do this again. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you try these panko crusted chicken breasts and you try it out this way, let me know what you think. Any special seasonings, maybe throw a little Cajun in there or something like that to really step it up. And instead I just did salt and pepper, and it's really good that way. I could see some Cajun seasoning coming in here though in the near future. So if you try it and you do a little different variation of it, Monica, you like to take my recipes and change them. So yeah, I'm going to call you out right here. Let me know what you did. And hope you all enjoy. Hope you had fun watching this video. I had fun making it, and now I'm going to have fun eating it. Y'all have a great night. God bless y'all. Stay safe. Stay healthy.